I told you guys we'd be back to unbox the Eyescream Beauty Bag for the month of October. This was scented to me. Did I just really say scented to me? I sure as hell did. This was sent to me so that I can unbox, review, and review for you guys. And as always, we will move forward and do another video following up and actually placing the items in action. We're going to create a look, play around with the product, and I'll give you tips and tricks along the way as we're trying. Now, I'm a makeup artist, and I'll let you know if things are complicated to play with and maybe certain ways that you can maneuver a product if they don't work to make them work. This is going to be the packaging for the month. I do have a discount code in the description box below for you guys if you're interested in snagging the subscription. Save some money, why not? And they have like a little ribbon on this one today, which is cool. You know what song I have in my head, like in my brain, in my mind? Which is going to be super annoying all day because it's there. It's in my mind for no reason. And I walk around singing this all morning. Today. I grew up with a song. I can't play it here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. It's a Spanish song, and for the longest, I hope I'm not the only one. Let me know if you grew up with this song in a Latino household, because they were jamming it and they were burning that songs into our ears, and you had the lyrics wrong. So growing up, there was a song that would say sopa de caracol, no camarón, guatameri con su, right? But I would always say guatameri con su, do 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 do, guatameri con su, right? And then TikTok just wakes you up sometimes because I was watching TikTok the other day and they had the originals, the original song on there, and they were saying, you know, everyone got it wrong for so many years. They're not saying guatameri con soup. They're saying what's a very good soup. But because they're Hispanic and they had a really, really strong accent, it just was off. And as a kid, I spoke both English and Spanish. So you would think I would understand what they were saying, but it really sounded like guatameri con su. So I'm like, oh, guatameri con su, repeating it. Yet they were saying, what a very good soup. But their accent was so heavy that it sounded off. Anyway, it's in my head. So I'm filming videos today, and as in between, as I'm filming it, I'm singing guatameri con su. Anyway, issues, we digress. This is what the bag is going to look like for the month. I think it's different that they actually placed it inside one of these reusable bags. That's a first, and if they do this going forward, that's amazing, because it keeps things organized, and that would be really, really good for travel purposes too. And we have 3 items. Here's the little card, and it says Pink October. That's why the ribbon is on there, because they even have one here. That's super cute. So it says Pink October. Research moves us forward. A portion of the proceeds of this bag will be donated to the Breast Cancer Research Association. This bag is affordable within itself. And then at that, you're able to support a small business and help donate to the Breast Cancer Research Association. So that's freaking fantastic. Let's start off with the lip gloss. This here is the Go-To Beauty lip gloss. It is a pink one. It goes for $5. The name of it is like GLGO, so GLGO2. Gonna give her a ooh. This is a lip gloss, but it's not your regular sheer lip gloss. It has a little fragrance, somewhat perfumey, but not. It's so subtle. It's not sheer. It has a lot of pigment in it. Okay, that'll look cute. Oh yeah, it has pigment, and it's a gloss, so it's not gonna dry down, but it's $5. It's pink and it's pigmented. I'm not mad at her. Let's move on to this over here by Beauty Creations. It is a color-based primer in the shade Jelly. Now this goes for $5. It says you can use it as a primer, as an eyeshadow, as a blush, or top your lips with it. I don't know about that, because that black one, here we go with the packaging again. That black one gave me a hard time in yesterday's video. It didn't dry down, so I'm slightly, well, maybe I did apply. Ow, I stabbed myself. This packaging, listen, they need to do something, because this sucks. No, I'm not going to take responsibility. I know I have issues opening packaging all the time, but I can't blame myself for everything. If I break a nail, I ended up removing the black. Obviously, I filmed that before filming this one. I got some stainage, but it did not set. So I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, it's like a Barbie baby pink. It's so cute. I only squeezed that amount, and then I blended it out. Same thing as I did with the black one. And I thought it would be an amazing base, and then I don't know what happened. So I'm going to let this sit again for the size reference, and the shade, the packaging is way pinker than here, but it has a little window. So if you look at the window tells you what color you're actually getting. I'm gonna let this sit. Maybe there's an issue with the black one because I poured pretty much the same amount that I can think of, and that didn't work out. And then we ended up getting an eyeshadow palette. Now the palette goes for $55, which I think is freaking insane, especially when you're getting it in this kind of subscription where it's so affordable. And the palette's name is Warriors Wear Pink, and this is by the Gourmand Girls. That is a pretty palette. That is, okay, hold on, let's go back. So, this is what the packaging is gonna look like up close. I removed the slip cover. It comes with a mirror. Here is the palette and our shades. I love that they featured a black in here. You guys know how I feel about black in a palette. I've tried Gourmand Girl palettes in the past. There are a few that I really, really enjoyed. Not just the color story, but the pigmentation. There was one with full-on reds and blacks, and I was obsessed with it. This one has a really nice, fun pops of color story, but you also have some very neutral shades that you can play around with, such as this one over here, this one. It is a neutral. I know it looks smoky, but it is a neutral and a smoky, so you can multitask that. You can apply this very lightly on the lid and create a little bit of depth and keep it simple. These shades up here are stunning. I mean, I'm not mad at her. That lavender is very pretty. There's so many shades that are wearable in this palette. So you can go light with it or you can go smoky with it. So I love that idea behind it. I want to give these a swatch. Now, these are pressed duochromes. They are extremely creamy. They look chunky on the skin, but once you start to blend them out, you are going to get the most insane finish on the eyeballs. And you guys know how I feel about duochrome, so this here makes me really happy. I don't know what shades I should play around with, so here's what I'm thinking. You guys choose the colors. Give me what colors you think we should play around with, and then I'll create a look with it, because I would automatically do something with this or the maroon and then choose a duochrome, but at the same time, I want to see what shades you guys would gravitate towards. So let me know what shades you would prefer to see in a look, and then I'll create something with it. Here is the base. It's not fully dried. It feels like a cream blush once it's on. It does transfer, so if you're going to use this on your cheeks, just don't do one of these. I don't know a lot of people that would do that, but you have to be extra careful. I would not apply this on the eyes on its own without setting it or without another base, because it transfers. So if you have oily lids, which 90% of us do, just throughout the day and all of that, this is going to crease on your eyes. At least that's what it feels like. It's really soft, it's really creamy, but it transfers. I normally would say it's a lot of pink for me, but given the cause that it's for, I'm all for it. The question is, what look are we gonna create with that lip gloss? Because pink would be way too much. If you're enjoying this content, girl, you do not need to go anywhere. I have so much content already available for you. All you have to do is check out one of these two playlists on here. You're gonna get makeup tutorials, beauty box unboxings, product reviews, wear test tips and tricks from a makeup artist, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. If you choose to check out any of my other videos, I wanna thank you in advance, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.